Hello, Targar friends. Hey, everybody. It's Jason Blaha here, and once again, it is time for another Orc Mode workout. And today was Max Effort Squat Day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please click like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys could click like on the preview of the Training Max, that would also be appreciated. Now, today's Training Max was heavy. A lot of times when I've been doing these box squats, people chime in, but aren't you stronger or whatever? It's like, no, I'm not stronger than this. I have a 605 squat with this bar on a back squat, which you guys have seen. I showed you guys the plates. Off of a 12-inch box with chains, this is probably about the heaviest I have ever lifted. This is equally hard for me. In other words, to me, this is just as hard as 600 pounds on a back squat. That 12-inch box is hard. And now keeping in mind 40 pounds of chains also. And the heaviest I've ever box squatted with this bar was 535, and that's off of a taller box than this. This box is an inch deeper, and that matters. And that 535 was an all-out max. It was everything I had. So I'm pretty happy with this today. It's roughly what I had expected and hoped for. So in keeping up with one of the things I've noticed since I've gone back to the box squatting, my mechanics feel so much different than the back squats I've been doing. I've realized going back to box squats for a while, rebuilding my strength even higher on them, and focusing on really sitting back and turning it into a power squat for the depth. It's going to take me up to the next level with my back squats. It's how I built my back squats. People forget I only did, before I was hitting 600 plus with the Cambered bar, I only did a couple of months of back squats. Very, very little. I'd been box squatting entirely before that. So it built the base. All right. Also, something else that's come up, and I don't know where people get this. They haven't done 5 minutes of research. They'll say, well, that Cambered bar, it doesn't count because it's easier than a power bar. Sorry, anyone who says that has not done 5 minutes of reading articles by coaches and powerlifters on the Cambered bar. Every article you will find on it says that it's harder. Almost every one of them say that you will not be able to do as much weight with the Cambered bar. Not my opinion. Go look at the dozen or so articles written by coaches and powerlifters. They all say that. I have been skipping out on the power bar as I've been rehabbing my shoulder. And I wanted to mess with it a bit today, but it wasn't quite comfortable, which is unfortunate because my pressing and everything is great. My shoulder health feels so much better. I'm going to have to keep working on the mobility in that plane so that I can comfortably get back under a straight bar. But we keep squatting in the meantime, and that's still a high priority for me. My shoulder health is the top thing. Okay, I'm going to work on it very, very, very hard. But the mechanics are very similar on this bar on the box squat. So it's fine. So what I decided to do today, and looking at the way this feels different, I've realized I just need to be doing more box squatting, along with the lifts that I know build my squat and deadlift, okay? And focus on what will build my box squat. Means all these other posterior chain exercises. So I did 5 sets of these today. 5 work sets. And I think that's kind of where I need to go. Instead of worrying about the belt squats for now, because the belt squats haven't done anything. Everyone's like, yeah, but your belt squats got real strong. It got strong fast. That means I already had the muscle. I already had the quads and everything to do it. Okay, I built my quads with all these other squats. Belt squat certainly helps. I don't think it's necessary. I think 10 sets of hard box squats every week will continue to build my quads. It's largely what's built them. Been most of it. I think they'll keep growing. And I need to work on building all the posterior chain. And that's the thing I find interesting, especially with the wider stance on the box. And I sit back, my glutes get destroyed. Makes me wonder, hey, I talked about how strong my glutes are. I wonder if on some of these exercises it's just my hamstrings. I wonder if it's my hamstrings that are just carrying my glutes, honestly. Because they sure get beat up on these squats, especially on this deep box. So if it's hitting my glutes and it's working my quads and everything and working on my hip extension, I need to keep working on that. And we come over to that other point. I'm stronger with every barbell on the good morning, or weaker on it than I am with the squat. I have clients who can good morning more than they squat, and they're all strong squatters. I always tell you at Westside, your good morning should be as strong as your squat. And a lot of their guys demonstrate it. I need to keep working on hip extension. All the muscles involved in hip extension, I need to get them stronger. Because my quads are strong enough. And for example, Cambered bar, I can squat 50 pounds more than I can good morning. All right? Safety squat bar, I can squat just over 100 pounds more than I good morning with it. It doesn't matter that everyone says, oh, your good mornings are freakish. Well, they're not equal to my squats. So I need to be looking at what's going to build the good morning up. It's going to be hip extension while doing the good mornings themselves and continuing to work on hip extension. Box squats, good mornings, they have a synergy. I'm going to hammer both of them hard. And then keep doing my glute ham raises, reverse hypers, and all the rowing and stuff for my back, because any other back weaknesses can be corrected with that. Okay, I've got to just get stronger at hip extension, especially if I'm going to focus on sitting way back and power squatting again, which is really what I need to be doing. The only reason I think I go to an Olympic type squat with my mechanics is because my quads are so strong. Got to build the hip extension. I need the good mornings to be 600 pounds or more. I mean, realistically, if I'm talking about even getting to a 650 squat, I probably need a 650 good morning. Okay. So we're getting there. What I do just now. 3 sets with this. I went up 5 pounds. I got 3 sets of 10. This is the heaviest weight I've ever done 10 reps with this bar. Ever. And I did 3 sets of 10. So we bumped it 5. Up to 390 for 3 sets of 10. We're getting stronger, and we have to keep working on that. But these are going to be my bread and butter. Just like for the bench, what's my bread and butter on the bench? What are we seeing? Flat bench with a pause, incline bench. That's what I'm doing right now. My squatting has got to be box squats and good mornings. And by the way, that builds my deadlift too. Builds my deadlift. Box squats carry over to my deadlift. Good mornings carry over to my box squat. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to focus on for now, and I might mess with some glute bridges or something in here. But I think the hassle is setting up the belt squats, and I don't think they bring anything more to the table than I get from box squats. In fact, I feel more on the box squats. So just do 5 sets of box squats. Just get in, dig in. As much as they suck, as hard as they are, get in and do them. They're still easier on recovery than a back squat. Push hard progression on the good mornings, and then fill the gaps with the glute ham raises and the reverse hypers. And keep pushing progression on those. It's like I did today. I added another 5 pounds. I got 11, 11, and 10. Okay, we didn't quite get 3 sets of 11. This is a new weight, and I did 3 by 10 last time. We picked up 2 reps. We're making progress on it. But I'm going to hammer the box squats. And yes, that means the poundages are going to be down a bit. I'm not going to be hitting 600 on anything again for a while. And keep working the shoulder health. Start working the buffalo bar back in and then the straight bar back in. And I got under a straight bar today with it just to see how it felt. I put a plate on each side. I couldn't get super comfortable. I couldn't get the bar exactly where I wanted it. And when I did, I couldn't get my hands in the right position. So it's like, okay, keep working the shoulder health. And it will eventually get there. My shoulder health is come a long way since the impingement. And I'm going to have to be diligent with it. But it's going to be a focus on the box squats. And fortunately, all the box squats carry over to all the other box squats. Whatever bar I use doesn't matter. And the funny thing is, I'm forced to use my weaker bars. I am stronger on the other bars than I am with the cambered bar on the box. The disadvantage of the cambered bar really comes out when I box squat. It swings. It swings at the bottom. And it sucks. That's why you guys have seen me box squat more with other bars than the cambered, even though when I've done the back squats, it's been the best. But it's mainly because I was at my strongest so far on back squats at the time when my shoulder was the most messed up. So I couldn't really get under the other bars correctly. But we'll get there. I have no doubt that I will get to 600 on the box squat itself as some of these other bars. I did the 552 with the Buffalo the other day. I wasn't happy with the bar path, but we got it. It just was ugly. So we'll get those up to 6. Get the Buffalo bar, get the straight bar up to 600 off that box. And when I can do that, I can always back squat more than I box squat. Every single time. I've proven it repeatedly. Remember, I went 10 months without doing a back squat. Okay. Broke 500 on the box, and then walked in and did 522 on a back squat without having done a single back squat in 10 months. None. It was automatically 20 pounds heavier, and then it went up. By practicing the back squat for a few weeks, it shot up. On average, I'm up to 10% stronger. Up to 10% stronger when I pull the box out. And now we're going off of a deep box. We're on a 12-inch box. Super hard. So we need to get strong off that 12-inch box. And that builds a monstrous squat. Keeping in mind, people can argue against this all they want, but you've watched me do it a couple times now. It's how I built that cambered bar squat to 600, 601, then 605. I've hit 600 plus 3 times on it on camera, 3 different days. I built that strength with box squats. My clients build their strength with box squats. Make it happen. And I know how to build a box squat. I know how to build it. But on another side note, added 10 pounds on these today also. Got all my reps. I've got a couple extra reps on the last set, but I started running out of ability to get it all the way up. So I got like 27, 28, and then just kind of quit because the reps were getting really messed up. But we made the weight jump and we got all the reps. So got to keep pushing progression on this. I feel like I'm almost holding back on this because, again, the math saying, oh, yeah, I shouldn't be this strong on this, so I've been holding back. Now I need to keep pushing it up. All right, we need to get that up to 500. It's 485 today. I need to get that up to 500 for 3 sets of 25 clean. Okay? And I might have some days where I do an extra set. Push the volume up a little bit on this too. But overall, good workout. Happy with the work today, even though it was less total variation in the workout than we're used to. I'm happy with it. It was quality work. I feel like I'm going to progress off of it. I feel like I'll get bigger and stronger off this training session without beating myself into the ground. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.